April 10th, 2026. Islamabad. A city that rarely sits at the center of global power is now hosting one of the most important negotiations in recent history. For the first time since the war escalated, the United States and Iran are sitting face to face. And the question is simple. Will this meeting stop the war or push it even further? The war between the United States, Israel, and Iran has now entered a dangerous phase. Missiles have crossed borders, energy markets have shaken, and the world has been watching closely. Then, on April 8th, a sudden breakthrough. A 2-week ceasefire was announced, not in Washington, not in Tehran, but through Pakistan's mediation. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Army Chief Asim Munir played a key role in bringing both sides to the table. This is a major moment for Pakistan, positioning itself as a neutral bridge between two powerful adversaries. These talks are not just symbolic, they are the first direct negotiations since the war intensified. Delegations from both sides have already arrived. The U.S. team is led by Vice President J.D. Vance, along with key envoys. Iran has also sent a high-level delegation. And the goal is clear. Turn a temporary ceasefire into something more permanent. But that is easier said than done. The biggest challenge: both sides want peace, but on completely different terms. Iran is pushing for a full stop to all attacks, removal of economic sanctions, recognition of its nuclear program, a role in managing the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. is demanding limits or dismantling of Iran's nuclear capabilities, end to support for regional armed groups, free and secure shipping through Hormuz. In simple terms, Iran wants sovereignty and relief, the U.S. wants control and security guarantees, and bridging that gap is extremely difficult. Now let's break down the possible outcomes in simple terms. This is the most realistic outcome. The talks do not produce a full agreement, but they also don't collapse. The ceasefire gets extended. Some smaller agreements are reached. Talks continue in phases. The war is paused, but not ended. This keeps the situation stable for now. This is the optimistic scenario. Both sides make quick compromises. Iran accepts monitoring of its nuclear program. The U.S. eases some sanctions. The Strait of Hormuz fully reopens. A historic agreement could emerge. This would reduce global tensions and stabilize oil markets. But it requires something rare: trust and political flexibility. This is the most dangerous outcome. Talks fail quickly. Ceasefire breaks down. Military strikes resume. The conflict escalates again, possibly spreading across the region. And this risk is real, especially if tensions continue during negotiations. Right now, Islamabad is not just hosting talks, it is hosting a moment of decision. A decision between diplomacy and destruction. The next 48 to 72 hours will be critical, because in today's world, wars are not only fought on battlefields, they are decided at negotiation tables. NewsTold. Truth beyond headlines.